Hi, honeys. Hi, honeys. Happy Dehumanization Day. And that's what we're going to be calling it here in the United States from now on. It's going to be, instead of Happy 4th of July, it's going to be Happy Dehumanization Day. So happy Dehumanization Day to everyone. Hi, Chanel. Happy Dehumanization Queen. We're going to call it short D-Day. We're going to rename 4th of July. It's not going to be Independence Day because it's not independence. We're getting our rights stripped away. U.S. citizens getting threatened to be deported. Bounty hunters showing up everywhere. We have gas showers in indigenous land right now that they're sending immigrants to chemically get basically gas like the Nazi days. We have AI technology coming into government now. Well, it's already been there, but now we have Trump's asshole ass is heavily involving AI technology now. We having over 17 million people getting kicked off of insurance that are U.S. citizens. I'm all for illegals getting kicked off the system. That's fine. That's fine. I don't think we should be paying the price for illegals using up our health care. That's fine. But the part is, U.S. citizens getting kicked off of health care. What's so independent about that? What's so great about 4th of July? So, for now, here on now, until this bill gets destroyed, until we get enough people to fight the big, beautiful, ugly, nasty bill that Donald J. Trump has put in office, until this bill is done, until this bill's out of office, 4th of July is not going to be no more. No more 4th of July. No more independence. This country is officially turned into a communist country. Yes, he is. See the question? What was your question, honeys? What's your tits to lose weight? Hi Danielle. Hi cowboy girl. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out myself. Me? I just go on a really strict diet. That's what I normally do. But it's hard. It's very fucking hard to go on a strict diet, though. Hi, Saram. Kind of. What I can suggest for a diet, avoid seed oils, avoid vegetable oils, avoid canola oil, soybean oil. Stay away from all oils that are stay away from all oils except for avocado oil and olive oil. Make sure that these oils are pure as that you can get. You're pretty, to be honest. Thank you. Cam, are you female? Soraya, how old are you, honey? Thank you. What's your age, Kim? Hi, Marley. So, if you guys are new to the stream, we are discussing about how we're going to be... You're pretty, thank you. Oh my god, so right? Use air fryers, honeys. You want tips to lose weight? Stop eating fried food. Stop eating fried food, honey bunnies. All that oil. Now, here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing. Reality, some fats are actually good for you. Believe it or not, some fats are actually really good for you. You know, so if you got pure healthy butter, that's actually really good for you. Olive oil, and especially avocado oil. Those are healthy fats. Your body needs healthy fats. So, you can be a moderator. Let me see. Hi, Jesse28. Yeah, we're gonna be needing more mods right now. The Reaper. What's your age, honeys? I don't even know you enough like that. Am I trans? Yes. I love avocado. Yeah, me too. Me too. Walking is a great exercise. Hi, Chanel. Yeah. Maya, what's your age, honeys? 16. Okay, be in a couple more streams. Because this is only like your second stream that you've been in. $17. Okay, let me check your account, Maya. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Maya's got some history on here. Okay. Here, Maya. Temporarily mod. I'll clean out the trash in here if we get some. Yeah, Reaper. Yeah, be on the streams, honeys. Well, Soraya, I asked you what's your age. Plus, I got to check out your account. Because I normally only do mods for some people that have been on the streams for a while. Hi, Preppy. Welcome back, honeys. Oh, welcome back. This is your first one on here, too. I'm in the drive-thru at a coffee place. I joined in June. Let me see. You joined 7 days ago, Storm. You're funny. Hi, Karaoke. Karaoke. You've been in here for a while too. Mods, what do you think about making karaoke mod? Hi, Poison. I love my iced coffee. Same here, babies.
Hi, how are you today?
Good.
That's good.
Hi.
What are you up to today?
Working.
Me too, girl.
I'm gonna come in there and go work with you guys.
Oh.
Yay.
Hey, hop in, right?
Yes.
Vibes are good.
Woo!
I know.
How you been?
I've been good. What about you?
Good. You're looking really cute and sexy today.
Oh, you too. You're
Where?
glowing. What, how long did you shift today?
Whatever. Whenever. I don't care. I get off whenever. Well, okay. I just do. Okay. Let's go stop off at the gas station real quick, like. And we are going to... So, the reason why I got more mods is because I need help taking the trash out, because when I'm inside of a vehicle, I cannot be over there scanning through comments 24/7. So I'm going to need some dependable mods to be taking out trash. If you have trash in here that is actually doing this on purpose and know what they're doing, automatically a 24-hour. If it's a trolling comment, warn them first and then a kick. Okay. So, cowards like this person, the balls person. So, cowards like this ball person that want to make multiple accounts just to troll, just to be a dick sucker. That person right here, definitely a permanently kick. Hi, Saran. Your history too. This is your first stream. Iced coffee. Yeah. Hi, Leia Edits. Okay. Let me see. Biologically, I'm a male. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Shannon. Am I trans? Yes, transsexual. So many haters? Yeah. Yes, they are. There's a lot of haters. A lot of bitch-made haters. Okay. There we go. All right. All right, guys. I think it is time. Hi, Miss Kimberly. So, why delete comments? Because they're rude like yours. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you. You won't be disrespecting my stream and you won't be disrespecting my chat. Simple as that. If you don't want to abide by the rules, if you don't want to adhere the rules and have respect for other people, then you will be removed from the stream. Simple as that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, happy dehumanization. What's your number, Emrys Grace? Let me see. There we go. Am I trans, Bailey? Yes. Ayla, if you're not sure what that word is, go look on Google. Okay, so happy dehumanization, you guys. So while Trump has this big, beautiful bill in office, we don't have a 4th of July anymore. So this is going to be happy dehumanization until this big, beautiful bill gets terminated out of the office. This is going to be considered dehumanization. All right. You too, honeys. I don't know you enough for that yet. Hi, Megan. Okay. There we go. You look like a bitch, too. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Tegan. Pronouns she and her, sweetie. So, let me see. So, happy dehumanization for everybody here. For the 4th of July, happy dehumanization. Yes. And my camera thing is off again. I don't know why in hell my tripod is not 100% working right now. Oh my god, this stupid magnetic mount. I don't care if it's 4th of July. Yeah. I love watching your streams. Thank you. Yeah. So, happy dehumanization for everybody here that is going to be celebrating the 4th of July. So, celebrating the 4th of July is not going to be for independence no more. It's actually going to be for dehumanization for what Trump is doing to this country. Over 17 million people are losing their health insurance that are U.S. citizens. I'm all for people who are using the system illegally, getting their insurance taken away. That's fine. But for U.S. citizens, that's where we have an issue here, folks. I'm going to sub. Thank you, Taylor. On this app. Yes, goals. Yes, honeys. Am I French? No. God bless America. Yep. We sure the hell do need a blessing. I can tell you that. I can tell you right now, we sure do need a blessing. And we're going to be needing a lot more than just a blessing right now for what's coming up next. So. Okay. Let me see. Leave your mother's basement, troll. So a lot of people are leaving the U.S. like this little trolling dirtbag said earlier. Especially right now when visas are actually a lot easier to get because of a temporary restriction that was lifted. So right now it's going to be a lot more easier to get them. How do you guys like the little tripod? I have a little tripod that I set up in here. Yeah, so this is the reason why mods, when you see me not looking at the screen, a lot of these cowards will try to sit there, run their mouth on the comments. Make sure that you guys completely just kick them out. Just kick them out, no warnings. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. They're trying to get Sabrinatw. They're trying to put a bad reputation on the channel. So. So like Brian, go ahead, report Brian's account to Google. You look good, thank you. All right, mods, go ahead and take a screenshot of Brian, please. The lag, yeah. All right, mods, go ahead and find that Brian comment We're going to report his account to Google. Okay. Let me see. Where the hell's that comment from Brian? I don't know. I can't find it. Like a good person. Thank you, honeys. You poured him. Okay, good. Yeah, they are, Miss Pretty. They are. I can't find the comment. I think he retracted it. Yeah, he retracted it because he's a coward. He's a pussy. Yeah. Miss Pretty, what's your number, honey? What's your age? Crash Bandicoot? No. Thank you. No ringtone. It's nothing, honeys. Okay, Pretty. Here you go. Help take out the trash in here, please. Yeah, you are, Ryan. You're a coward, too. You got to bully trans people. Hi, honeys. No, I didn't. This is the best background I've ever seen. That's funny, right? No, this is Epson files for Donald J. Trump. Yeah. That's funny. Hi, honeys. Okay, so. Is this new? What is new? Serving. My nails are bad right now. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Save it last longer? Save what? This color? Alright. That's funny. Doesn't matter what date it was taken. Right? Hi, honeys. Only wants a monster is your dad for nutting and she has your mom having you. honeys. YouTube's the most hateful platform? Probably. Yeah, it is. Dutch Bros, yeah. Alright. Right, King? Doesn't matter what the date is, essay. The point is, he's in the Epson files. Doesn't matter what the date is. No, honey. Twitch, probably. A liberal? No. I'm a centralist, actually. Titties, yeah. That's funny. All these accounts come in here with hate. That's funny. We go ahead and take them all out. You guys don't want to. You guys don't want to respect, then that's fine. So much hate, they're mad. Yeah, it's because they see real transsexuals still alive and still kicking it. You know, they literally see transsexuals like myself, like, still doing the game here, and they are so mad about it. There we go. Let me see. What lab from your mother's basement? There we go. Hi, honeys. Which had a girl. Thank you, Taco. Thank you, honeys. There we go. What's the documentation in the background? Epson files for Donald J. Trump. She and her, honeys. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Oh, cowgirl. Come back, honeys. Come back, honeys. I don't know. Thank you, Corbin. Thank you, honeys. Here, Tippy, you want to help? Want to help take out the trash? Thank you, honeys. Thank you, sweeties. Thank you. Hi, GS. Yes. Here you go, Corbin. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. You rock. Thank you, honeys. Thank you, babies. What did I manage? I investigated. I looked it up. Thank you, honeys. Here you go, Ben. Temporarily mod, honeys. You're welcome. You're welcome. Damn, that was a loud firework. Who owns YouTube? Google. I don't know what that is. Oh, you're welcome. You rock out. Thank you. What I got going on for the rest of the day? Work. Ooh, I'm gonna be moving spots. Oh, so David, you're talking about living your own life as a lie? Trying to be a grown-ass man bullying trans people? So how are you living your own life when you're lying to yourself, calling yourself a man, when you bully people on the internet like a coward that you are? I don't really think that's living a truth. What's your question, Matt? As long as it's respectful. If it's not, you will be kicked. Yeah. Oh, I'm just purposely milking the trolls right now. I'm getting my viewer count back up. Well, obviously, Matt, you haven't seen all the hate that was in here. So I'm just saying, if you have something hateful to say, you will be kicked. Exactly, Riley. Exactly. Mike, what's your age, honeys? Let me see. Okay. Hi, Oski. Where's that Oski account at? Oski, you want to be mine? Thank you, cowboy cowgirl. No, cool vids. I get people like you that are bitch-ass assholes that want to disrespect people just because they're trans. Does your mother like kids, Grant? Exactly. Corbin Moulton. Let me check out your account. This is your first stream that you've been on. Am I in a relationship right now? No. Ask your mother, Bend. How about embrace your own body, Perkley, and quit worrying about other people? Fucking coward. There we go. Exactly. Mike, what's your age, hon? All right. That's funny. Oh, 22. Okay, Mike, here you go, honey. You're doing fantastic. Thank you. Yeah. Hold on, chat. Yeah. I like your earrings. Thank you. Thank you. Can't believe. Yeah, you are a pussy, Zapro. You're a pussy because you bully trans people. You can make all the fake accounts you want, and I'm just going to delete them all. Only thing you're doing is just getting my click rate up. So that's fine. What's behind me, Chloe? This is the Epson files for Donald J. Trump. 19 pages of this. 19 pages. Yes, yes. I don't give a fuck what you want to live with, Scott. I don't give a shit. I'm not here to beg for your acceptance for being trans. I don't give a fuck if you like the fact that I'm trans, but you will respect me as a human being. You can send all your little troll comments, your trolling accounts in here. I'll just keep deleting all of them. No problem. I like your nails. Thank you. Oh, hey. Well, Scott Smart says, I ain't fake. I live the clit. Whatever that means. Brain damage like you when you're dropped out of your mother's fucking nasty ass pussy? Yeah. Do I like furries and Therians? I don't care. You ain't gonna respect and get the fuck off my stream. Simple as that. Let me do the damage. Oh my god. Fucking. Oh my god, Scott. Yeah, Andy, you don't think that Trump is still not in the Epson files? Doesn't matter how long ago it was dismissed. The point is, Trump was in the Epson files. He still has files in there. So it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter the age. All you little Trump cock riders are just so fucking Trump is innocent. All you little Trump cock riders. You guys are so stupid. I swear. I'm a centralist. There's things for Trump that I do agree on. Like, I think that it's cool that Trump is securing our borders tighter. I think Trump is cool for taking out the wokeness in classrooms. I think that Trump is cool for ending men beating women in sports. But at the end of the day, him removing insurance for over 17 million people, him taking away, you know, yeah, no. But him putting in AI technology to government where it doesn't belong, no, no. He is a creep. He still has files. Why do you think fucking Elon Musk is over here threatening him with the Epson files? Because he knows that he's still in there. Department of Education's, yeah. You want fats? All right. Here you go, honeys. You wanted me to go through 19 pages of it? Mats? Here's some, but I'm not going to go through all 19 pages. You can do your own research. Granddaughter's pretty. Oh, I don't know. Nuggets. All right. Exactly. The bill won't do anything good at all. What time is it? 3 a.m. That's funny. How am I? Pretty good. What about you, honeys? You're not a woman. That's what you guys literally look like to me. Every one of you haters I didn't hear. You're not a woman. You guys literally, that's what you guys look like in my face right now. You guys literally look like you're sucking the biggest dick you could put in your mouth. You're not a woman. That's literally what you guys look like. I don't give a fuck if I'm a woman or not. Bitch, I ain't doing this for you. I don't give a fuck. Ask your mom to show the hog, JC. I give a fuck less. Hey, Corey just married me. I don't know. You're gonna have to be really worth it if you want me to marry you. Y'all are funny. That was hot. Is your mom a guy, Lefty? Oh, I was trying to wait for Lefty's response. Country kid, is your mom a guy or a girl? Matt, have you ever self-diagnosed yourself to be an asshole? To be a tranny chaser that chases tranny dick with a 3-inch penis? Have you ever diagnosed yourself for that? Have you ever tried researching yourself with that? Jerking it behind the screen? Yeah. More than likely, a lot of these trolls are doing that. They're literally jerking off the 3-inch penis behind of a fucking iPhone or an Android screen. Hold on, chat. Let me check something. Why am I not connected to the internet? Did you know that a light year is a distance that light travels in a year? The closest star is 9. I don't know how far that is, but that shit seems far. Yeah. Sid, you're about ready to get removed anyways, because your username. I can already tell your questions are not even legit transphobic questions. Yeah. Hi, honeys. So, like I'm saying in the beginning of the stream, before we got rudely interrupted by a tranny chasing cancel culture. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Branch. Hi, Erica. 4th of July, I'm going to be nicknaming 4th of July. I hereby, Sabrina, reclaim 4th of July to be re-nicknamed Dehumanization of the United States of America. Today is a day that we lose a lot of our rights. Today is a day that we have innocent United States citizens that are being punished by the rich and the wealthy. Trump and his little colleagues and his friends. Today is the day that we are basically going to be taking Skynet. If you guys ever seen the Terminator movies, you know, Skynet, the company that does all the robots and shit. Today's going to be marking the first initial day of officially booting up Skynet. So, at the end of the day, pretty soon AI technology is going to take over the country. It's going to take over the world. Now, is it going to be in our lifespan? I don't know if it will be. This is very much like Terminator. We already have AI technology that is against humans, right? Today is our independence. God, I don't know. Again, chat, I don't know if AI technology is gonna rebel against us in our lifetime. Now, we supposedly have technology now to help us live longer. I don't know. Am I trans? It's kind of obvious. You see tits and long hair. Yes, Mason. But yeah, so until this big beautiful bill, thank you, Olivia. Until this big beautiful bill is banned from office, until this big beautiful Twitter, yes, until this big beautiful bill is terminated from office, 4th of July is going to be officially dehumanization day of United States. So we're going to be calling it D-Day. This is going to be called D-Day now. Thank you, Mont Vlogs. Hi, Rachel. Fireworks? No, I'm broke, honey. Broke bitches can't afford fireworks. If I can't wipe my own ass, I don't want to live to 80, 90, right? Exactly, crown of all mischief. Exactly. How about I'm gonna fuck your mom in the ass, Jeff? How about that? I'm gonna get a double-sided strap on, and we're both gonna be going at it, Jeff. We can both go at it, right? One side of the strap on being me, the other one being inside your mom's mouth. What I think about the big beautiful bill, I think it's extremely discriminating. Nice tits, thank you. D-Day's already a thing. Well, D-Day number 2. D-Day version 2. American, thank you, honeys. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. Yep, we have D-Day number 2. D-Day version 2. Well, yeah, because the bill only, the big beautiful bill only benefits the wealthy and the rich. What the fuck does a bill do with low income? Nothing. What's so discriminating about the bill? Well, I don't know. 17 million American citizens are getting the insurance affected. A lot of them are getting kicked off of insurance. Oh, what's another discriminating thing? Oh, that's right. The insurance is getting cut to all trans people of all ages. See, I'm all for children not medically transitioning. That's fine. I don't support a child medically transitioning. I don't support a 13-year-old trying to be trans. That's fine. But when you're doing it for adults, especially for adults who paid into the system, and still is to this day paying into the system, and you're gonna kick an adult off of insurance just because they're trans? You're gonna deny coverage just because you're gonna deny trans coverage just because of what they are? Exactly, Kim. Exactly. Kim, you're going to be a mod now. There we go. You earned that one. Kim, I'm going to pin your comment here. I'm going to pin your comment. Kim says, I'm getting kicked off on Medicare unless I work 80 hours a month, and I don't see a lot of places hiring with disabilities. See, me and Kim is in the same boat. Me and Kim is in the same boat. She has a disability. Technically, being trans is a disability. So technically, we both have a disability. It's a mental disability. It's a mental disability, right? So being trans, a real, not those transgender ones that you see on TikTok, not those woke creeps that you see on TikTok talking about, oh, it's okay for a 13-year-old to take puberty blockers. No, I'm talking about real transsexuals like Blair White, Buck Angel, me, real transsexuals, real trannies that go through a medical transition, that sees a doctor on a regular basis. That's what I do. I see a doctor on a regular basis. I get blood drawn. I get hormones read. I get my body read. I get my body examined. I get medical shit with my transition. This is a medical field, not for kids, not for a 13-year-old. That's not for a 13-year-old to be putting on puberty blockers and turning a little girl into a boy or a boy into a girl. No, no. This is strictly for adults. Adults only. Now, again, when you're taking away insurance like Kim's, right? You got jobs out there that don't want to hire because they're discriminating. These jobs are very, very discriminating. These jobs don't want to hire you because you don't speak enough language. That's discrimination. You live in America. Every single sign in this country is English. Ranch, what's your age, honey? What's your age, honey? Exactly, Elena. Exactly. Elena, you're getting mod. Ranch, you're getting mod. Exactly, you guys. Exactly. Truth comes out. Truth comes out. And people don't want to accept the truth. You know, all these Trump cock-sucking little fag writers, all these little cocksuckers for Trump, they don't want to hear the truth. I don't know that, Losi. I don't know that. Jazz Jennings. So yeah, Zoe, Jazz Jennings is a perfect example why puberty blockers is extremely horrible for children. Jazz Jennings is a perfect reason why you shouldn't be giving puberty blockers to a child. You shouldn't be letting a 13, 14, 15-year-old medically transition to become trans. So if you people don't know Jazz Jennings' story, Jazz Jennings was on puberty blockers. Tiny whatever V2. I'm a centralist. Oh, I see things on both sides, but I'm a little bit more right wing. So if you guys don't know the story, what happened with Jazz Jennings is a very, very famous trans girl. She's been on hit TV shows like I Am Jazz. She's a perfect example reason why you should never give puberty blockers to a child. Her penis didn't fully develop, and when she went in for medical transition surgery, correction surgery, or whatever type of surgery you want to call it, some of you cocksuckers for Trump is going to call it mutilation surgery. Some of the normal people are going to call it SRS. This is what I call it, is SRS, or vaginoplasty. Normal people call it vaginoplasty. I do. The wokies will call it gender confirmation surgery. What? Yeah. Hey, yeah, if you're still working on the weekends, yeah. So anyways, Jazz Jennings is a very, very tragic, very scary, sickening story. The fuck off here, troll. Jazz Jennings is a very disgusting story. So the wokies don't want to use her story. Ask your mom, J-Dog. The wokies don't want to ask this. The wokies don't want to talk about this. You know, a lot of these transgenders that are wannabe allies for the community, they don't talk about this part. When you give a child puberty blockers, and if that child doesn't grow out of it, because a lot of children do grow out of being trans. A lot of us trans kids, that you people will call it, I don't really call it that. I consider kids that wanting to be the other sex just curious. I don't really label children as trans kids. I know that Blair White and Buck Angel did the same take about this, that there's not really no such thing as trans kids, and there really isn't. There's kids that are curious about being the other sex, but why are we labeling kids? Why are we putting labels on children? Why are you putting labels on a child? These are children who are curious of being the other sex because they see a woman, they see a girl, they see a boy in school, whatever the case is. These are children that are curious. But a lot of these wokes want to put labels on them, calling them trans kids. No. So, at the end of the day, Jazz Jennings is a perfect example. So, the parents... Yeah, Charles, yeah. Yes, Mix Media T-Girl. Yes, honeys. Yes. So, anyways, so the wokies, they don't want to talk about Jazz Jennings issues, right? So, they don't want to talk about it. So we will talk about it. So, so the wokies, they don't want to sit there and tell the truth that puberty blockers fuck up the development of your brain, front cortex lobe of your brain. They don't want to tell you that puberty blockers increases your chance for osteoporosis. They don't want to tell you that puberty blockers will fuck up bone density. They don't want to tell you that puberty blockers will fuck up the development of your skin, first and second sex characteristics of your body. They don't want to tell you that puberty blockers could permanently alter and damage your reproductive system. They don't want to tell you that puberty blockers can fuck up the human growth hormone. They don't want to tell you that puberty blockers can permanently fuck up a penis. Like in Jazz Jennings' case, where, again, some of these kids grow out of this. Some of these children grow out of the fact that they want to be a girl or they want to be a boy. Some of these children grow out of this. For some of these kids, it's a phase. You got to remember, these children are going through puberty. When you go through puberty, especially girls, they don't want to be a girl because they think it's nasty having a cycle. They think it's nasty going through all the female things. Can you blame them? Some of these kids go through the puberties and they're not comfortable of their puberty and they don't like it and they're not comfortable with it. So obviously a lot of them is going to want to be the other sex. It's going to be wanting to be the other gender. A lot of girls want to be boys, a lot of boys want to be girls, whatever. It's natural. It's a natural fucking thing. It's a natural shit. How many of you girls, how many of you women in my stream right now, I want to hear the women in my stream. I'm talking about biological women in my stream. I want to hear from you women in my stream. How many of you women went through puberty and at one point, fuck, I wish I was a fucking boy? How many? How many of you women in here? I'm proving a fact here. How many? How many of you women in here? I want to see what women in here went through puberty and at the end of the day, fuck, I wish I was a boy. I wish I didn't have to bleed. I wish I didn't have cycles. I wish I didn't have cramping. I wish I didn't have pain. I wish my boobs were not doing this during cycles. You got to remember, a menstrual cycle for a woman, men don't have that. Men don't have that. Menstrual cycles, women, their boobs hurt, they get pain, they get cramping, they bleed. It's a woman thing. How many women in here, when they went through their puberty as that age, how many of you women in here at the end of the day wanted to be the other thing? Fuck, I wish I was a boy. Guarantee you, almost every single woman that's in my stream right now is saying yes. This proves my point. These trans kids that the media, all these trans kids that the internet is teaching these parents and these children, oh, it's okay to be a boy, it's okay to be a girl. At 13, 14 years old, 10 years old, the media is teaching these little boys, these little girls, it's okay to be the other gender. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. No, they don't. No, they don't. These are kids that are not comfortable with their puberty. This is completely normal. These kids are not trans. These kids are just not comfortable with their puberty. That's it. Some of us, it stayed with us. Me. I never liked my puberty. Obviously, my little gender dysmorphia stayed with me. I had it since I was 5 years old. I've been a little fucking weirdo putting on fucking my mom's clothes, her bras, her panties, her clothing, her makeup, her tampons. Guess where the tampon went? I stuck tampons up my ass at 5 or 6 years old. I was curious. I don't know what the fuck they were. I had pads. At 5 or 6 years old, I was taking my mom's pads. At 5, 6 years old. Obviously, it stayed with me. Obviously, I went through puberty, and obviously, it wasn't a phase for me. Obviously, it was not a phase. Obviously, it stayed with me. And after that, I grew into an adult. Hi, Presley! Hi! Hi, honeys! Presley, you want to be mod? There's no such thing as trans. There's no such thing as you being a fucking real person. You're a piece of shit. And I really, really hope that ICE gets you, Cohen. I really hope. And somebody butt fucks you to the point where your ass gapes open and bleeds. You're a piece of shit excuse for a human being. Am I trans? Yes. Here you go, Presley. Well, yeah, I gotta watch out for ICE too, because yeah, they're catching motherfuckers right now. And you people voted for the damn bill. Y'all motherfuckers let Trump pass a big beautiful bill that gives ICE agents more power, more money than the FBI. You see how stupid you little Trump cockriders are? And then you're gonna sit there and get mad that ICE is going full force on people. You people let this bill pass. God, you fucking, these people who complain about the big beautiful bill. Yeah, Josh. No, yeah, exactly. So anyways, back to the story with Jazz Jennings. Okay, so back to the story with Jazz Jennings. So these wokies think that you can give a child puberty blockers, and then Jazz. So these wokies, they don't want to use the story of Jazz Jennings, right? So Jazz Jennings is one of the first public cases of what happens with puberty blockers when you give a puberty blocker to a child, right? So when you give a puberty blocker to a child, what happened with Jazz Jennings? Well, hi, Dr. Pepper. Haven't you been in my streams for a while? First stream. So with Jazz Jennings, she's obviously one of the ones that didn't grow out of it. She actually stayed trans. Well, it's kind of hard for her to go back to being a boy when she got her dick cut off. She literally got her penis cut off at a young age. I think it was child cruelty. I think it was child mutilation. But at the end of the day, we're going to be using her for a perfect example. So, at the end of the day, Jazz Jennings is a perfect example because when you don't grow out of the trans thing, you don't grow out of this, and it's something that stays with you, well, what are you going to do when you want to get a pussy later on? What are you going to do when you want to have a penis later on? Okay, well, your uterus is wrecked from puberty blockers. Your ovaries are wrecked from puberty blockers. Your fallopian tubes are wrecked from puberty blockers. So if you're a biological male that was on puberty blockers, where are you going to get your vagina from? I want to hear your guys' answer. This is another thing that a lot of these wokies, a lot of these little trans people on TikTok and Instagram, all these privileged trans people in the community that's been pushing medical transitioning for children, where are you going to get the tissue to build a pussy? Where are you going to get it? Where are you going to get it? Where are you going to get the tissue to build a vagina when you get to the age of legal consent? When you grow up, and let's just say you get up to the age of 20, 21, 24, where are you going to get the tissue? Where are you going to get the tissue because you think transitioning a 13-year-old, putting him on puberty blockers, is a good thing? I'm trying to give you guys an example how bad puberty blockers are. I'm trying to give you guys an example. This is a reason why we need to ban puberty blockers. Where are you going to get the tissue? You literally destroyed your penis. Puberty blockers destroyed your penis. Where are you going to get the tissue? Where? Exactly, because you guys can't answer it. All the haters in here, you guys can't answer it. Where are you going to get the tissue? Your penis is destructed. Your penis is ruined. Your penis shrinks to like this big. Where are you going to get the tissue? Where are you going to get the tissue to build a vagina? You can't build a vagina from that. You know where else they're going to get the tissue from? I tell you where they're going to get it. You guys want me to tell you where else they're going to get the tissue to build your vagina? From an innocent child that was manipulated into puberty blockers? You want me to tell you where they get the other tissue from? They get it from there. They get it from here. They can get it from there. They'll get that tissue from other parts of your body. They'll literally cut skin off your arms to build a vagina. Exactly, Lotzi. Exactly. It's sad. And this is a story that happened with Jazz Jennings. But yet the woke media, the woke part, they don't want to talk about that. Oh, but it's only one case. Jazz Jennings is only a one-time case. One time? This happened numerous times. Yeah, it is, Mix. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I don't get it. I really don't get why people don't really pay attention to Jazz Jennings' story more. Okay. Hi, Jeff at 12. You're welcome, Ben. Jazz Jennings. What is she now? Like 24? She's hot now. She's hot. I think she's like 26, I think. No, 27. Let me see. Crush eyes like that? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, Josh. Exactly, and that's a sad part. That's a very, very sad part. I don't know. Well, all right, guys. So, we're going to come back for another stream later on. And until next stream, love you guys. Have a good evening, good night, good morning. Yeah. I don't know. Well, she's completely passable, so I don't know what she has to be all depressed about. Just because you gained a little bit of weight doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. So I think that she's overreacting about that part. So you pass as a woman, so that's the whole main goal. So there's no reason for her to be feeling any type of way. So thank you, Chanel. Bye, Rachel. Bye, Kim. Bye, Riley. Bye, everyone. Bye, Mix. Bye, everyone. What was the other one? Josh? Here you go, Josh. Mod. There we go. All right. Bye, babies. See you guys back. Mix. The Mix Girl. Mod 2. So, when we come back on the next stream, you guys, I have you guys as mods for a reason. If you guys see trash comments, you guys see a trash culture coming in, and you know these people are part of the culture, get them the fuck out. All right. So, yeah, you guys, I'll try to